covenant of tithing. The covenant of tithing. Please, I'd like you to know that when you give money, don't always expect money back. Now, any pastor that tells you, give me 50,000, I'll pray for you, God will give you 500,000. God is not a money doubler. We know what we give. He determines what we get. Are you hearing me now? Whenever you try to give so you can get, you are using God. Anytime you give out of love to God, it comes back to bring into your life many great things that even money cannot buy. So when we talk about the covenant of tithing or the covenant of giving, don't think I'm telling you drop seed right now and by tomorrow somebody will double it for you. God is not a money doubler. Any preacher that tells you that is not sent from God. It's either he's not sent from God or he has missed it. Okay, God does not do that. We sow the seed, He determines the harvest. But I also know there is a place in God where you also tell Him, Lord, as I sow this seed, I receive this. Yes, sometimes it happens that way, and sometimes He just determines what comes to you. He's the God of heaven. He determines all things. So giving to God is not giving to get. Giving to God must be done out of love, out of joy for it to produce in your life. So you tap into the realm of supernatural wisdom as you release your tithing. Now this is so important. Tithe is so important in the area of coming out of poverty and in the area of receiving ideas. Do you know that God did not promise you money for paying tithe? Listen, God did not promise you money for paying tithe. He said, bring your tithe into my house. What will I do? I will open the windows of heaven and pour you out a what? A blessing. That's not money. Another translation says, I will pour you ideas. So when you tithe, the windows of heaven are open and God pours you ideas. God pours you wisdom. God releases unto you inspirations and ideas that will prosper you. God never promised when you bring tithe, it will bring money to you. Do you understand this, my people? So a lot of people are fighting tithe because they don't know what it stands for. And some says, I've been giving tithe and yet I don't have money. God did not promise you money for paying tithe. He promised to give you ideas. He promised to open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing. And that blessing is supernatural. It is not physical. Okay, when the supernatural blessing comes upon you, you still need ideas. You need to walk before you take it from the supernatural to the natural. Am I speaking to you? So when you pay your tithe and you are not working on your ideas, you still go broke. When you receive the ideas and you begin to walk with it, one of the other blessings of the tithing is that I will rebuke the devourer. Devourers are sudden problem you don't plan for that steals your joy. God says when you tithe, I will do two things. I will open the windows of heaven, pour you ideas, pour you revelations, pour you inspirations. And as you begin to use them, I will rebuke the devourers for you so you can gather your wealth. We have overstressed some things in the area of tithing and it's falling back on the church. I know when I tithe, some ideas will come. Some opportunities will come, and God says He will rebuke devourers. So the nothing is permitted to go bad in my hand. Why? Because I'm a tither. He rebuked the devourer. Devourer like sickness, devourer like troubles, devourer like affliction from the hell. God stopped them so I can gather money. You know what He promised you in Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 18? I am the Lord thy God that giveth thee power to get wealth. I will give you power to get wealth. He didn't say I will give you money. Can I ask you a question? If God will send money to you from heaven, which currency will it be?